Hey everybody, Chris here. So I just got back from a long trip from Florida to pick up this 1820 John Geib piano that I'm going to be restoring for a museum. And this pedal kind of created a little mystery. Wanted to figure out how this thing worked because, as you'll notice, there's no place for a lyre rod. And there's no place in the back for a lyre rod. So looking underneath here, this pivots, and obviously it's supposed to push something up, apparently through the whole leg, through the center. Maybe a rod went through the center of the leg. That's the first thing I thought. And so you look at the other side here, there's no hole. And this right here, this dowel, is way bigger than the hole underneath, which I found out there's a hole under here when I took the pedal off. So here's a hole. Let's see if it gets in the camera. I don't know if you can get that in the camera or not. Yeah, right there. There we go. And it's a lot smaller in diameter, especially when you figure there's a little bit of felt lining that hole for the whole thing had to be quiet. And then when I look down in the hole, which you definitely can't see, the hole gets even smaller. So that is not the rod. So now with all this glue around here, I'm thinking that somebody thought this was a leg maybe and glued it all together, because this is not budging at all. I mean, it is completely seized. So now I looked under the piano and there's no hole, but I'll show you what I found underneath the piano. And I think I may be figuring out how this thing was supposed to work. So we'll be right back here. Okay, so here we are underneath the piano. And this is what I was looking at here, is this looks like a plug. And it doesn't move or anything, but that's leather. So that's weird. So I was thinking, let's see if there was maybe some kind of a plate. See, you see some dowel plugs, but honestly, those plugs are all over this piano. Everywhere there's plugs for internal parts, so can't go by the plugs. But I was thinking there was a plate, and then yeah, it occurred to me that this right here, which is way off to the left, I thought was another leg, but it turns out that this is the top part of the lyre. And see if so the lyre's way off to the left. You'd think it'd be in the center of the keyboard, but like a modern piano, but it's not. It's all way off to the left here. So let's see if I can get a clear shot in there. Yeah, right there. See, that hole goes up and there's a little tiny rod in there. So maybe a connective rod for the rod that once went through the lyre. So so this will have to come off and reattach it to the pedal, and most likely. So now we'll go back to the lyre. So back here on this lyre, I should say, I'm kind of thinking, see if I find a pencil here. I'm kind of thinking that's the connected rod that's supposed to go up to touch the damper lever on the inside of the piano. Just fixed it. As you can see, the rod is out. And so here's the rod that was in there. It came out really easy. Instead of, I kind of loosened it up from this way, this side, tapping it. And then I got a steel rod and put it up through here. And like that. Then I just tapped that whole dowel out. And it came out really nice. So there's the, see if that shows up in the camera. There's the hole. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Oh, I had it right there. There's the hole all the way through. You can see it's a little tiny hole at the other end. And this steel rod seems to be the perfect size. So luckily I've got a rod already ready. And you can see that fits right on that little old mark there perfectly. So I kind of guess mystery debunked there, mystery solved. All right, went ahead and took the cap off the bottom of the piano. And as you can see, this goes on here like that. And this is supposed to be one unit. It's odd that there's this ring in there. And then looks like to be a ring in here. I don't know if that was one piece at one time or not. Possibly, and it's been cut off. But certainly, this has been messed with before. All these screws are gone that connected the two. So we'll have to fix that. And find a way to make this stronger so it doesn't come apart again. And so anyways, little mystery solved there. Figured out how this lyre works, and it was seized and parts missing. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it.